Alright guys, welcome to episode 89 of the Epic Film Challenge. 89! That's a weird voice. We are really rolling along with these films now, or I am. And I figured with this episode, or with this film I was watching, to really take advantage a lot of how I'm watching films on my own now. Of course, still doing films with Connie as well, but I can take a bit more liberty with the films I watch now. So, last night I watched Seven Samurai. Now, this film is a very, very long film. It's a very, very old film, and it's a Japanese film. Now, Connie doesn't have a problem with Japanese films or subtitled films for that matter, but I don't think she would sit through this for 3.5 hours. Seven Samurai was made in 1954. It was made by Akira Kurosawa. And a massive tower of DVDs just fell down, I think. I think it was just the cat though. Better check just to be sure. Just enjoy the film, just have a look, have a watch. And we're back in the game. Okay, so I'm not going to bother going back because I haven't got time, quite frankly. But yeah, it's made in 1954 by the director Akira Kurosawa, who is a legendary filmmaker. Most famous, obviously, from his films, but more of a recent kind of, you know, because it's how I knew him before I knew about his films, was that he was a big inspiration to George Lucas, who made a little film called Star Wars in 1977. But yeah, he's made a lot of epics and so on, and this is the one that everyone cites as being the one, you know. I mean, it's on the top 10 films of all time on the Internet Movie Database, and I don't know, I've always wanted to watch this film. I saw it on BBC Two, I think, once, and I just kind of watched it for 10 minutes and gave up on it. That was a long time ago. You know, I think I started watching this at 2 in the morning and I was finished with it about 5:30 in the morning. And towards the end I was kind of nodding off of it, but I kept waking up and rewinding it because I just didn't want to miss it. I mean, this film is captivating. This film is, it's mesmerising. I don't know what it is about it that I loved so much. I couldn't say to anyone, you've got to see it. It's full of action, it's full of, you know, it's a weird film. It's very real. I think it's very real. Like the fight scenes, the little action that's in this film is very realistic. You don't get a lot of kind of frivolous Hollywood kind of, you know, sword play where it's all really nice and fancy and looks great. It's just, you know, bang, dead, you know, just and messy, and you know, the big fight at the end is just people just throwing swords around and people flying off horses, you know. Some great stuntmen in this. But the story is just, it's just such a slow burner, and you just really, I don't know, I just really got into this film. The characters are great, you know, the seven samurai who, you know, basically the story is that there's this farm, this village, this farmer's village, and here's Lily to knock over the tripod. You little shit. It's about a farmer's village, and they keep getting raided by bandits every year, and so the few that want to stand up and fight have realised that they can't fight by themselves, so they're going to get some samurai. So a few of them go into town and they try and find some samurai, and they find this one man who's this masterless samurai, as he calls himself, and he decides he's going to help them, and he decides that he's also going to help them find more samurai, and they decide on the number of 7. They find 6, and one of them becomes a samurai too. Lily's actually walking through the tripod now, just to really piss me off. The moral of the story here is, don't ever try and do anything at all when you've got kittens, because they are the most annoying little creatures that I've ever been spawned in the history of mankind, and they will just look. See, she's acting as if, oh no, I wasn't doing anything. No, I'm just I'm looking over there. Yeah. Piece of shit. Unbelievable. I'm trying to do a serious review here on a great film. You know, I don't know if you can see me now, but it's a great film. Okay, you know, they find the 7 samurai, and the characters are all subtly different, and I just, well, not subtly, but, you know, each character has its kind of, you know, it's very clear, and, like I said, the action's realistic, that really draws you in. The silence, at times, is so realistic that it draws you in. I had to keep watching, and it's just an absolutely fantastic film. And, I just loved it, I absolutely loved it. 10 out of 10 without doubt. This goes straight in my top 10 list, and you know, for sure. It's a classic. And I don't know, I just thought it was brilliant. There's not much more I can say about it really, because now Charlie's on the bed, so the chances of the tripod falling over again have now been maximised. So bottom line, 7 Samurai, one of the best films I've ever seen, or one of the best films I've enjoyed this much, you know. And I can't wait to watch it again and again, and I can't wait to get the Blu-ray, you know, hopefully it'll come out in America soon. In America, it's only out in America, so I hope it'll come out in the UK soon, and yeah, thanks for watching. This was episode 89, The 7 Samurai. If you haven't seen it, I recommend you watch it. You're going to need some time to watch it though. From what I understand, I didn't even watch the full version. I think the full version is even longer, but I don't think there's really much that I missed. It's just a brilliant film, with a brilliant ending, brilliant middle, brilliant beginning. I love the whole thing where they find the samurai. I love it when they go to the village and they set up their defences and everything's just so real. I mean, the final battle of the film isn't like a kind of, here they are, let's fight, yeah, and then it's over and they're all dead. It's like a battle that's drawn out over days and days, you know, and the strategies is brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. I'll stop gushing about this film now and say goodbye. And hopefully these little cats will not disturb me as much on the next video.